looking at all the Marvel Studios projects that we've gotten on Disney Plus, there's definitely a interesting perception in terms of what we thought was going to be the biggest hits and what ended up being the biggest hits. Because going into it, many people expected that Loki would be the least viewed, with Hawkeye being the top viewed. Well, as we've learned, it was actually the complete opposite. But now, let's add Moon Knight to the mix and see what we get. So, we could sit here all day and discuss why exactly Hawkeye did not do as well as some people thought it would. Obviously, many people thought, hey, it's Jeremy Renner, it's a character we wanted more of, it's gonna do good. But, hey, it really didn't do good compared to some of the other shows, even shows that people thought it would perform better in relation to. Now, of course, so far we've learned that when it comes to views, Loki really had the most impact on Marvel Studios' views from Disney Plus. It really pulled ahead of everything. But how exactly were the other shows? Well, as we previously discussed, WandaVision pulled in about 4.8 billion minutes worth of views. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, 4.15 billion. Loki, 5.23 billion. Hawkeye pulled in 3.46 billion. And Moon Knight has officially pulled in 3.7 billion. Meaning that Moon Knight, officially a character that's never appeared anywhere else in the MCU, pulled ahead of a character that many people thought would be leading these charts. Now, furthermore, we do in fact have some additional numbers that were calculated in terms of just how many million views. If you were to take those previous minutes and, do some basic math, you get what you get, which would be the total amount of views for the given time per report. So Hawkeye, for example, pulled in 11.77 million. Great. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier pulled in 12.81 million views. Great. Loki pulled in 17.61. Okay, that's still leading the charts because underneath it is WandaVision, which is in second place with 13.45 million. So in third place, ahead of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but below WandaVision, is Moon Knight with 12.89 million. So Moon Knight is almost on par with WandaVision. Again, there's something to this character and what people were expecting and what people got out of it and people that stuck with it. And I think it's interesting that a character that's never appeared in the MCU, that's never been mentioned, that largely exists outside of the confines of having to mention events and the blip and things like that, was able to pull this off. And I think that speaks to the character's power and what people were excited to see, honestly, something that's new and completely different. So Moon Knight, overall, it lands in roughly about the third place. And that's really not bad, considering it's a character that nobody's heard of. Well, the common people have never heard of up until he showed up on Disney Plus.